Okay, how you doing today, guys? Today's gonna be real quick. I'm just gonna do something like a few videos or a few gameplays to be exact. We're gonna go over what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, and all that good stuff. Alright, so
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
I'm playing tank.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
So usually my train of thought here would be like
All
to
troops deployed.
sort of
Beware
invade.
ambush.
Yeah, I'm right here. You see me telling
Push first.
our jungler to focus on getting his XP. But I just noticed that their jungler was on the other side, so it wasn't worth it. So I'm gonna stay bottom lane for now.
This hammer is the most precious legacy of a great warrior.
Now what I'm doing right now is both providing vision and trying to catch this MN.
Attack. First blood.
It's always constantly good to check the map as well too. Panning around like that really gives you some insight on where the enemy is, even though they're not showing on the map. Gives you great situational awareness. Let's see if I can sneak up. Nope. Doesn't seem like the Leslie was watching. Yeah, she was not watching. I messed up there as well. So that's another thing. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in trying to kill the opponent or what's right in front of you. But always make sure to pay attention to the map, you know?
Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain.
I do not back out. I lead with honor, as I am the vanguard of the Light Quarter.
Yeah, she got me there.
Slain.
That's my mistake. Make it a habit to always recall in bushes, or at least far away enough where you don't get
Together we are the
Attack
Light
the
Order.
turtle.
We fight to the
attacked.
end.
Take down the Lord. The enemy attack the turtle. The turtle.
So as you can see, I'm not really moving much.
Wait a second.
I'm not moving around the map
Ally has
as
been
much.
slain.
Mainly focusing on the bottom lane.
I do not back
As you
out.
can see, if you look at the map, Zilong's having a pretty good time up
As I
there.
am the vanguard of
He
the
already has
Light
some gold there. Mid lane probably has a little bit of problems, but
Okay.
nothing they can't handle.
Although I'm one, the warmth of
Killing spree. Shut down.
Hey, usually it sucks to die. But, I'm the tank, so it doesn't really matter.
To protect our homeland is a knight's duty.
Our turret has been destroyed. Enemy missing. An enemy has been slain. Request backup.
Watch that. What do you think was gonna happen?
You have slain an enemy. Beware of ambush.
That's some W timing, man.
Push first.
As a tank, you don't always have to be out and about.
Expectation can be
You really have to utilize the bushes as well too, and aim for those damage dealers or ADCs.
A costly victory looks pale and weak.
Looking back now, I probably should rotate
Take down the
top
Lord.
The warmth of my heart will not disappear.
because Zilong's getting ganked.
Attack the turtle. Request backup. Launch attack.
Just providing vision.
Request backup. Launch attack. Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Launch attack. An ally has slain the turtle. Our turret is under attack. An enemy has
We got
been
the turtle.
slain. Up lane.
But we lost the turn. It's not that good of a trade. However, we're still in the lead.
To
Defend
protect
the
our
turret.
homeland is a knight's duty.
Ult is ready. An enemy has been slain. Launch attack.
Together we are the Light's Order. We fight
You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
Expectation can be a
Ult is not ready. Launch attack.
Our faith illuminates.
Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. Request backup. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been initiated.
Oof. Only a second later, man. You know?
We are the Light's Order. We fight to the end.
Request backup. Beware of ambush. Your team destroyed a turret. Ult is not ready.
So we still have the kill lead, but we're not gaining as much ground in terms of
Together we are
turrets.
the Light's Order.
Request
We
backup.
fight to the end.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree. Double kill. Beware of ambush. Mega
Nice.
kill. Killing
W
spree.
play right there. Also, there's no music in this video.
Ult is not ready.
Let me know if you guys would like music. I just
Ult is not ready.
find it easier to listen around the map when I do pan. But if you guys would like music, let me know.
War benefits none.
I did that twice there. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that.
Turret is under attack.
I keep forgetting to look at the
Your team destroyed
my battle
the
spell.
turret.
Keep thinking I still have the battle spell.
Defend the turret.
As I am
I
the
did be on cooldown.
vanguard of the light order.
Beware of ambush. Unstoppable. Launch attack. Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Initiate retreat.
Yeah, not today.
Initiate retreat. Thank you. Initiate retreat. Shut down. Launch attack. Your team destroyed a turret. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Defend the turret.
Stuff like that warms the heart, man. You know.
Our turret has been destroyed. Mega attack. Our turret
Easy.
enemy has been slain. Launch attack. Initiate retreat. Shut down. Initiate retreat. Slain. Launch double kill. Launch attack.
Make sure scouting the area as a tank, making sure that random shit doesn't happen like that. Very important. I see some tanks. I'm not gonna say all tanks, but
Illuminates every
especially in like Epic, you'd see tanks also attacking the boss or the lord or the turtle instead of providing vision to the team. Provide vision.
darkness.
Ally has been killing spree. Initiate retreat. Double kill. Initiate retreat.
A costly victory looks pale and weak.
Push first. We're behind in turret.
Our faith illuminates every dark.
Your team destroyed a turret. We're ahead in gold.
Everything's slowly coming together. You can see how important your job is as a tank as well too. Like every
Kill.
role has a specific purpose. So when you're doing good at your role, it really makes the team a lot more solid. See, before I was sort of taking turret damage just to allow our marksmen to continue to attack. And only did this because I have the buff
Although I'm walking in the
that allows me to auto heal
the warmth of my heart.
while out of combat.
Destroyed a turret. Team destroyed a turret. Okay. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
Our faith
Launch
illuminates
attack.
every darkness.
Now, if you notice my thinking here, right? I didn't push back, but I pushed aside. If I had pushed back, then our jungler would have been out of position, and he would have been more likely to die. Although he still died, the principle is still
Double
there.
kill. Thank you.
Easy W.
Thank you.
W plays.
Well played. Your team destroyed a turret. Victory!
Yeah, very great stuff. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Now, with every success comes failure. Behind every great success story, there's a whole bunch of failure, right? And so, that's what this next gameplay is going to show. Although it's easy to like remove gameplays that aren't really sexy and put and just put the sexy ones up there. It's a lot more realistic just to know that failure is inevitable, right? It doesn't matter how successful you are, how good you are, you will lose games. And you know, it's not just you. Sometimes it could be a myriad of factors. It could be the way other people are playing, and other factors that you just can't control. But there's still a sense of responsibility involved as well too. So
your team is banning.
Take from those failures that will give you ultimate success in the long run. Now I decided to play tank again.
The enemy is banning.
I guess looking at the layouts of their preferred characters or the strongest characters of the team, it seemed that I would be playing tank again. Even though I prefer to play Leomord and Lance. Tig's not bad, but you know, as a tank, you're the meat shield. You don't really get the satisfaction of
the enemy is banning.
Shutting down, or you know, you sometimes get it, but you don't always get it. So yeah, I was put in a position of tank again, and this game didn't go as well as the previous one.
Thorns remain.
Your team is picking.
But it's all about what you learn from it, right?
Let's go. The enemy is picking.
Welcome to the jungle.
No one can. Your team is picking.
I didn't cure the pain. I harness it.
And as you can see here, you know, what usually happens when you're queuing up and picking your heroes and stuff like that. Sometimes people just aren't agreeable, right? And you notice that this Layla wanted to be the MM, or the marksman, but Erithol was chosen first, so I guess she's holding a grudge. So we tried to compromise just to get the best composition for the team. And so, you know, we asked S4, or slot 4 was asked to go tank. But you know, not everybody likes to go tank, so I had offered and said that if she'd like to go jungler,
please pick a hero.
I don't mind going jungler, I like jungler, but I would say if she likes to go jungler, I could tank. But she was just, you know, stubborn. And it's partly why we lost. We didn't have a real composition. They just had way more damage and early game success because they had somebody farming.
We shall stand
the inner circle.
The enemy is picking.
And that's kind of what I was mentioning before about sometimes it's just not in your control. But yeah, I'll do exactly what I did last game. Talk about the things that I'm thinking, the plays that I have in my head, how I'm viewing the map, things of that nature, to sort of give you an example of what not to do, I guess, because I'm pretty sure I made a lot of mistakes here as well too. Again, it's not just the composition, I also made some pretty bad mistakes, and you guys can learn from it as well too.
to Mobile Legends! Initiate retreat! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed. Good game!
As you can see, standard procedure, panning around, trying to intercept, see if anything else. We see that the Granger is at his red, and I think he's aiming to get the Letho.
We are the shield of the people.
And see my mistake here.
First blood!
No.
I totally ran in an open space where they could just shoot at me, you know, blast me apart.
This hammer is the most precious legacy of a great warrior.
Right here I'd asked for help from Irithel to roam because I couldn't, I know that with our composition right now, it'd be much better if we had somebody helping and roaming from mid to top and another person roaming from mid to bottom as well too. But I don't think it played out that way. We just didn't have the sort of communication that we needed. It would have been so much better because that's what a jungler does, you know. The jungler is also a sort of roamer.
Okay.
The jungler is squishy, it's not like a tank, but it usually rotates objective side, meaning like if there's a turtle on bot, they'd rotate bot, and that frees up more space for the tank or support to roam the opposite way. This way we're covering all bases. Each lane has the proper assistance and proper rotation, but our composition just wasn't built for that.
A true hero has come to help.
Right now we're trying to compensate for that, but
An ally has been slain.
it's not as
Even
feasible.
death cannot deprive our iron will.
Initiate retreat.
We got this shutdown, but it's not enough. We don't have enough early game damage to continue plays like this.
March down the horn of victory.
Because the marksmen are sharing
Has been slain.
the marksmen are sharing
A
gold.
true hero has come to help.
It's not even the 5 minutes.
Request backup.
And we have somebody else who's not jungling, and you know, they can't take up the resources in the middle, so they're behind too, you know what I mean?
An ally
On my
has
way.
been slain.
But over here in this game, one thing that I did wrong for sure is that
benefits
I tried to overextend myself. I was going top to bottom to top to bottom, you know? It was just the only way. But
a true knight.
this game was already lost.
Initiate retreat. An enemy has been slain. You have been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
are the Light's Order. We fight to the
Okay.
end.
Right now, what I think would have
Our
been
turret
best
has been
would
destroyed.
have been for our MMs to go turtle, since the jungler is down here. You know, there's no retry since he's down here. I could have stalled or whatever, but I just didn't see that. And as a tank, I usually see tanks as the leader of a team, but and I didn't make that call. You can see me raging right here a little bit. I'm just speechless. You know, it sucks, man. You know, you play a game and
Expectation can
you want to
be
get the most out of the game. You want to play the game to the best of your ability. So with every little, you know, especially with a game like this, every little detail counts. Every little decision matters. And then when you're automatically at a disadvantage, it just makes the game not fun. You know? It just makes it not fun.
Our turret has been destroyed.
march on. Sound the horn of victory.
Our turret is under attack.
A true knight never says die.
Launch attack.
Okay, so what she's doing here is a little wrong.
You have been slain. Initiate retreat.
I believe that in any team fight, yes, you should attack the back line, but
Initiate retreat.
you shouldn't be attacking the back line if you're outnumbered, essentially. You know, if somebody's low and you can target them real quick, and there's at max 2 people, and somebody's slow and you can target them real quick, you've seen them use all their skills and CCs,
The enemy has
then
slain the
it's much
turtle.
more feasible for you to attack the back line. But without the meat shield going forward, don't attack the back line,
Ult is
especially in
ready.
a situation like that. I can't even be proactive in providing vision. I have to play it super conservative because we're all out-leveled. We are out-geared and out-leveled.
An ally has been slain.
So I can't even be as
Request backup.
bold to
All
check
glories to
bushes
the
and
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
provide vision on the map, because I'd still get one-shotted and I would only feed the enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's not as feasible. We were already at a disadvantage.
darkness.
Initiate retreat. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Knight never says die.
Good game. Ult is not ready. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. An ally has been. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
This was an easy win for them on their part.
Legendary.
Literally no resistance. We didn't even get a single one of their turrets. We probably kissed the middle turret a little bit. But-
Our turret has been destroyed.
That's about it. Easy start for them.
An enemy has been slain. Legendary. Good game. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
the most precious.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
A costly
Legendary! Our base is under attack! Killing spree! Mega kill! Double kill!
to the Empire.
Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat!
Nice. Good call. No chasing too deep.
Bloodstains.
I think a better move would have been to just clear up all lanes. Exactly. Just to get the advantage. And release some of the pressure.
Has been slain.
The warmth
However,
of my heart will not dissipate.
our team wasn't really paying attention to the map and
Defend the turret!
the death timer of the enemy.
Beneath the light of glory, bloodstains.
I can already feel my skin crawling from staying here too long. I got a dip.
March on. Sound the horn of victory. A true knight never says die. A costly victory looks pale and weak.
Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat! Our base is under attack! An enemy has been slain! Our base is under attack! An ally has been slain. Launch attack! Our base is under attack! Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
No follow-up,
Our turret has been destroyed.
but not their fault. If it wasn't for that turret stand right there, I would have pushed him much closer to the base. We probably would have won this engagement right now.
Defeat.
Alright guys, and as promised, that was the loss. You know, looking back on these videos now, you know, and talking it over, definitely a lot that I could have done better. Definitely a lot I could have been paying attention to. I feel in the last match, one major thing that I neglected was panning around the map a lot more, and also yeah, just panning around the map a lot more. I believe it would have given me more of a situational awareness. instead of just purely relying on instincts and the visible map.
Your team is banning.
Thorns remain.
The enemy is banning.
It is better to be feared than loved.
I don't think anything
Please
eventful
ban a hero.
happens here, so I'll probably just skip over this part and just come back to
You should be ashamed for not
or
trusting.
when
The enemy is
we start the
banning.
game.
The strongest ninja has arrived.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Okay, guys, so playing League of Mortar
5
right now.
seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them!
In this game, we don't really have a tank, but we do have a
All
support,
troops
Estus.
deployed.
So as you can see right now, I'm really checking who I'm going against, as well as getting to understand what their early game stats are like, and this will kind of dictate what sort of shoes I build, or what kind of build I go for. This is especially useful. Interface is especially useful when you're not really familiar with the strengths and weaknesses of certain characters are. If they're more magic based, if they're more physical attack based, stuff like that. Definitely thought of the yeet sound effect when I 2 times that.
Fidelity, humility, heroic sacrifice. Despair is darker than death.
So right there, I took advantage of Franco's weak damage
I should be
to
forsaken.
still make some gains
An ally has been
with attacking the minion, but also was able to get some gold as well.
Attack the turtle! Slain! Double kill!
This sword
Launch
is
attack!
of the Oath Keeper.
Keep an eye on the map. Initiate retreat!
Kill me.
Attack the turtle! Attack the turtle! An ally has been slain. Sorry. Keep an eye on the map.
If you noticed before, I had checked the bush just to make sure that
An ally has slain.
nobody was standing there. That is a tank move, and to be fair, I was playing tank before,
Slain an enemy.
but it's always good to check bushes, especially in the early game with heroes and fighters that don't necessarily that aren't necessarily too squishy
Initiate retreat.
and have some form of mobility that
Keep an eye on the map.
they can escape with.
Launch
Called
attack.
the Oath Keeper.
Launch attack. Launch attack.
Lend me your speed.
Launch attack. Initiate retreat.
Despair is darker
Keep an eye on the
than
map.
death.
Right now I see that Franco is going mid, so I'm gonna take this advantage to get me some sweet, sweet, sweet gold.
My oath means everything to me.
And possibly even a tower.
Launch attack.
I should be forsaken.
Initiate retreat. Keep an eye on the map. Rampage.
Finally, I am free.
An enemy has been slain.
This sword is called the Oath
Keep
Keeper.
an eye on the map. Initiate retreat. Keep an eye on the map. Initiate retreat.
Thinking about that engagement now with Vendetta, I could have also
Initiate retreat.
used my ult
An enemy has been slain. You have slain.
right after I used my skill 1. Could have used skill 2 just to get a little closer into the turret. But I think I get my revenge here? No, I don't. I do.
Down. Keep an eye on the map.
I should be forsaken.
Launch attack. Launch attack. Destroy the turret.
Franco's coming this way. Saw on the map.
Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Keep an eye on the map. An enemy has been slain.
I've come to save you from
Keep an eye on the map. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I got too greedy here.
fidelity, humility,
Launch
heroic.
attack.
Definitely got too greedy here. If it wasn't for this Estus, would have died already. Nice,
Killing spree.
nice, nice, nice. I have to say, great team.
Your team destroyed a turret. Request backup. Gather for team fight. Killing spree. Keep an eye on the map.
Despair.
I was gonna die anyway. I should have just went for the suicide kill. Because I had her there.
No mana. Retreat. Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat!
This sword is called the Oath Keeper.
But as you can see, we're doing pretty well. This team is not bad. We have good coordination.
Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat!
Gather for team fight!
Gather for team fight! Do not waver!
Right now I'm taking some farm from the jungler.
Our turret has been
Just
destroyed.
to gain some XP and more gold.
Launch attack! Request backup!
Mistake there.
Under attack!
Check. We also made a mistake. Got too confident. I'm not sure if this Vendetta was building a brute force setting check because she was really hard to hit. Hard to hit. Let's see, what was she building? Nope. Wait. Yeah, I think she's building it now though. She definitely has a lot of HP. I was definitely thinking the same thing in the game.
Killing spree. On my way. Shut down. Enemy double kill. Keep an eye on the map.
Don't be like me and get greedy. You know?
Gather for team fight. Do not
Don't do that.
Bend your speed.
initiate retreat.
Fidelity, humility, heroic
Gather for team fight!
sacrifice. Kill me.
Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Oh, is not ready.
Is darker than death. Bartel, lend me your speed.
You have slain an enemy. Launch attack.
Tank is dead. See if we get the Angela too.
Launch attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
And see, it's just my thinking right there. Just like right there when I said, can we get the Angela too?
Enemy killing spree.
That was really bad.
An enemy has been slain. Our turret is under attack.
Don't be like me.
Double kill.
Blaming the
Our turret
jungler.
has been destroyed. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Keep an eye on the map.
Humility, heroic sacrifice.
I could have lived if I had just retreated. And didn't get too greedy.
Initiate retreat. Gather for team
But at this
fight.
point, yeah, we
Not
do need
solo.
to gather. As a team, they have way more turrets. And we're only slightly in the lead.
Launch attack.
In terms of
Our
kills.
turret is under attack. Launch attack.
Lend your speed.
Definitely worth it. Oh, we got that shut down. Nice.
Double kill. An ally has been slain. Triple kill. Shut down. Enemy double kill. Keep an eye on the map.
My oath means everything to me.
on the map. Clear up lanes.
Attack the Lord.
Initiate retreat.
Attack the Lord.
Chonga brought up a good point.
Clear up
Definitely
lanes.
Mia. Mia is definitely a big issue. She has the attack speed, the typical Mia build attack speed with lifesteal. Makes her almost practically impossible to kill. And she deals high amount of damage.
Wait for me.
We'd have to shut her down.
Has been slain.
Look at that. Got me already. And the stealth.
Finally.
Initiate retreat.
This is a really good Mia.
Gold.
And I'm just a dumb Leomord, to be honest.
Keep an eye on the map. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Inhibitor turret is under attack. Back up. Our turret has been destroyed. Our base is under attack.
This sword is
Shut
called
down.
the Oathkeeper.
Our turret is under attack. Our base is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Double kill. Launch attack.
Get vision for me.
Definitely meant to type
Launch attack.
good game.
Clear up lane.
My oath
Launch
means
attack.
everything to me.
Launch attack.
Kill me.
Killing spree. You destroyed a turret. Initiate retreat. Your team destroyed a turret.
See Mia coming down now.
Keep an eye on the map.
Definitely gotta leave.
Despair is darker than death.
Gather for team
Your
fight.
team
Gather for
destroyed
team
a
fight.
turret.
Do not solo.
She was definitely waiting.
Be
Your
forsaken.
team destroyed a turret.
You see her pop up right there.
Gather for team fight.
Fidelity.
I should pan around the map more too as well. To hear from any farming from the enemy team.
Launch attack. The enemy has been slain. Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
Where was she running to, yo?
This sword is called
And this should be
the
GG almost.
Launch attack.
Hey,
Launch
not
attack.
bad.
You know what this Estes skin reminds me of? I'm not sure if you guys ever watched Black Clover. The poison age. That's what that skin reminds me of. That's GG. Good game, great team composition, great team chemistry.
Victory.
And that is about it for this video, guys. Appreciate you watching, sticking to this point in the video, if you have. And hey, don't be afraid to like and subscribe and tune in for more. Again, I didn't have any music playing here. I know that others usually have music playing in the background and stuff like that, but you know, for me, music doesn't really allow me to hear the map better when I'm panning around. And ironically, I didn't even pan around much this game. But let me know if you guys would like more music. Always enjoy your day, stay fresh, and play some MLBB.